What's up, you guys? It's Matt. Today is December 31st, and I'm about 3 months and a little over a week on testosterone. So we get started with changes. I tried to upload a video like yesterday or 2 days ago, but it didn't work out. Like, I went to watch it and it was all blurry and messed up. So I'm just gonna try to remember all the things that I said on that video. So here we go. I made a list too because I kind of have a lot of things I want to talk about, so sorry if this is long. Alright, so changes, more hair, more hair on my legs, more hair, a little bit more on my face. I have this like weird patch. It's like a patch like this, and it goes right here, and then nothing right here, and then it's starting to get a little bit more right here and right here. This is still kind of the same. My eyebrows are a little bit thicker, and I also have like little tiny hairs connecting from like here to here. They're barely, like, it's not like a big deal, but it's new. I didn't have that before. Let's see, my voice dropped like a tiny bit more, I think. Still squeaking and stuff though. Like, my coworkers get a kick out of it. They love it. They just make me say things like scream things so they can laugh, but it's fun. It's all in good fun. I definitely smell more. Instead of like, just putting like a couple of, just putting a little bit of deodorant on, I have to like a couple hours later or something, I'll have to put some more on, and I'm like, so it's whatever. And something that I forgot to mention was my body temperature. Ever since I started T, I am hot all the time. My face gets red a lot faster, and it always feels warm. When I go outside, it's really cold outside. I only need a sweatshirt. But before, even pre-T, I was always hot. Same with my mom. Like, we're just always a lot hotter than everyone else. But now it's, I notice it a lot more, to the point where like I'm kind of uncomfortable because I live with my grandmother and she always has the heat on. Or if I go in the car with people, they'll put the heat on and I'm just like dying. So I'll always take off my jacket or my sweatshirt before I step inside a car. So yeah, that's that. Is there anything else? Alright, so let's see what else I got on here. Life updates, work, the same. People are still messing up a tiny bit, but it's okay. They always correct themselves, and they're like, sorry, so that's nice of them, they're trying. Let's see what else we got. Oh, and this is kind of weird. Ever since my grandmother was in rehab for her shoulder, and whenever I go to visit her, she'd be like, yeah, this is my grandson, this is Matthew. But now that she's back, she always calls me she and Mary Alice. So I don't care. Like, she knows who I am and what I want, and she had no problem with it when I told her, when I came out to her. So it is kind of confusing, but at the same time, I don't care. Like, it doesn't bother me as much as it did when I first came out. I really hated when someone said she or Mary Alice, but now I'm just so comfortable with myself, and I'm passing a lot more that it doesn't really bother me that much. Let's see. Oh, yeah, Christmas, so we have a huge family, and we always get together on the holidays and everything. So for Christmas, I was like a little worried because I have a lot of little cousins, and they're all cool with it. They could care less. Like, kids don't care. They're not born hating people. They're taught to hate, and they're taught to think something's weird or something like that. So they're fine with it. They could care less as long as I play basketball with them or like action figures. They don't care. So when I went there, I was just like, all right, let's see how this goes. A little tiny bit nervous, but all my aunts and uncles called me Matt. All my Christmas presents said Matt. and the little cousins said Matt. So it was very nice. Let's see what else. Yeah, more friends are finding out. I actually had one of my friends message me on Facebook, and then she sent me a Christmas card. So that was like, it was really, really nice. Then like a week ago, my friend was like, "Hey, Merry Christmas, girl." You know, I haven't seen him in a couple years, and he's like, "Merry Christmas, girl," blah blah blah. Kept saying like "girl" and things like that, and I was like, I'm not trying to like draw attention to myself or anything or make this about me, but I just want you to know that I don't, I've been transitioning for a little over 3 months now, and I go by Matt, and you know, I hope we could still be friends, blah, 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 the whole song and dance. And he had no problem with it. He was like, okay, cool, man. And just right off the bat called me man. So that was really nice. What else we got? Oh, yeah, my name change. I am, like, halfway through. I went to the courthouse. So I printed off the papers. I filled them out. I went to the courthouse. The judge signed off on it. I went down to the clerk, and they told me I have to wait. That I had to wait. It could be up to like 2 weeks to get a letter. I got my letter like the next day, and now it's telling me I need to go to the go get it printed in the newspaper. It just says, I changed my name to this, and then I have to take that evidence and bring it back to the courthouse. Then they give me some piece of paper, and I can bring it to the DMV and get my license and all that stuff switched. So working on that, it was about $300, and that's in New York. So I don't know, maybe it's the same everywhere. And then I just wanted to answer questions that people have been asking me. So here we go. When did I first know that I was trans? I actually didn't hear about that term until I moved to New York, and I went to this college where actually a lot of trans people go. And like when I went there, I was like, that was 2 years ago, and I was like, oh, so I had no idea. I didn't know this was possible. I didn't know anything about this, and I feel really stupid, but I always just kind of thought I was alone, and I'm also really mad about that it's not taught, or it's not like more available. It's a lot better than it was. Like on Facebook, I'm finding all these things. On the internet, I'm finding all these things, but I'm just very mad it took me such a long time to find out about this. But anyways, I knew that I was a guy trapped in a girl's body in preschool. I didn't know the term, like I said, until recently. So I've known it my entire life. And it was very evident to everyone else. My dad told me when I came out to him that he knew since I was 4 that I was going to do this. So he just never really said anything because, it's hard. It's your kid. You want that. I think he kind of wanted me to tell him. He didn't want to push anything on me, so it's whatever. Does anything hurt? The only thing so far that has been like a little bit painful, I don't want to scare anybody, it's not really a big deal, but is growth down there. Let's see. Questions about the bathroom. I've used the men's restroom since I was 18. Never been a problem for me. I really try not to, though. Everywhere, I only use it if I absolutely have to. I'm not a fan of public restrooms anyways, just because I'm kind of a germaphobe, but whatever. Not a big deal to me. It was funny, though. I was at the mall the other day, and it was packed, and when I went to the restroom, there was a line for the guys, and there was just everyone in there, and I kind of got nervous at first. I was like, oh, shit. But then I was like, why am I nervous? And then I just went in the stall, and that was that. Everyone just thinks you're taking a shit, but I don't give a fuck. Like, excuse my language. Okay. Surgeries, I have top surgery scheduled for May 23rd. And I will get bottom surgery. I'm just waiting for the technology to get better. But yes, I definitely plan on getting both. Girls, when am I going to tell a girl that if I like a girl, when am I going to tell her? Me personally, I've thought about this for a very long time, and I'm not going to tell her right off the bat. I want her to get to know me, but for sure, before she kisses me or before I kiss her, I'm going to tell her. Just because I don't want her to feel betrayed or grossed out or like I lied to her or anything like that. So that's that. That's just how I am going to go about it. I know that's going to be hard, and it might take me a long time to find someone. I might never find someone. I might find someone tomorrow. I'm not too worried about it. My thing is just be honest about everything, and this doesn't even have to do with trans. Just honesty is the best policy. That's just me. Sorry, I keep saying I'm really sorry. Oh, am I going to be stealth? And I kind of just answered that. God. I'm not going to wear a sign that says, hey, I'm trans, look at me, but I'm not going to, when I introduce myself to someone, say, I'm not going to tell them, if someone were to ask me and I felt like it was a safe environment, and nothing was going to happen, I would tell them. I'd be like, yeah, if I'm not going to tell someone, but if someone asks me, I have no problem saying, yes, I am trans, and answering any questions. I don't care about that. But I will not tell someone unless I am asked. Sex with me, I always took the role of the guy, so whatever a guy does during sex, that's what I did. I don't like when people touch me. It makes me extremely uncomfortable. I hate it. So that's that. And I think that's all for now. I just kind of wanted to, we're all like dysphoric, but I just kind of wanted to show you my body and like where my dysphoria comes from, so we'll just do that really quick. So I kind of have a big ass, and it's annoying. I'm glad it's the winter because I just wear sweatshirts and jeans, and it takes me a while to find jeans because I feel like my hips stand out a lot. So these are just like slim straights. That's kind of what I go for. Yeah, and then that'll stick out in the back. So I'm always like conscious of that. And then this, I'm having like, I kind of always had a bad back, but I'm having more back problems because I walk hunched over. Because I'm very self-conscious about this, even though it really probably doesn't show that much. That's just me, and my back's really starting to hurt me. So I am trying now to, even if somebody can tell, it's not worth my health. So I'm just trying to stand a little bit more straight and be more conscious of that. So that's that, and this is 14 minutes long, and I'm very sorry. If I forgot to mention anything, I'll do it in my next video. And I think that's it. Okay, thank you for watching.